Hello, and welcome back to the AquaticsPlanet channel. My name is Joe, if you don't know. If this is your first time watching a video by this channel, consider hitting that subscribe button down below if you like this type of content. Today's video is part of my fish education videos. It's a new series I started. I have other series. Check them out in my playlist. Okay, today's video is about the internal or basic internal parts of a fish. Last week I did a video on the basic parts of a fish, the external. Check that video out. I'll leave a card somewhere above. Boom, right there. Okay, so now let's get into the basic internal parts of a fish. This is just the basic parts. I'm not going to explain too much about each part. You're going to have to research. This is like a springboard to help you just get the names. If you're a hobbyist like me, I'm not a veterinarian, I'm not a scientist, I'm just an aquarium hobbyist. So it's good to just learn at least the basic internal parts, the basic external parts, or the basic parts of a fish, and the basic internal parts of a fish. So let's get right into it. First of all, we need the shape of a fish, and we need a few parts just to give myself a starting point. Okay, so we have, here would be the eye. Right around behind the eye is, of course, the brain. The nostrils, we'll say the nostrils and the olfactory. The nostril area. And the olfactory. Olfactory is what allows the fish to smell. The brain, the spinal cord, and then we have the esophagus, the stomach, the esophagus, mouth, food goes in the mouth, goes down the esophagus to the stomach. We have the liver, the gallbladder, the intestines. The intestines and the reproductive organ, I'll write those two. The intestines first. This is the reproductive gland or organ called a gonad. And of course around this area we also have other organs like the spleen and the pancreas. I'll write those right here. Spleen. We also have around this area. Yeah, it's not the greatest drawing. I'm not an artist. I'm just talking about the basic parts of the internal parts, the basic internal parts of a fish. That's it. Just to give you guys some sense of some names and gives you a better sense of a fish for the hobby. Makes you a better hobbyist by learning at least the basic parts. We're not scientists, we're not veterinarians, but you should learn the basic parts. So let's continue. What part of a spleen? Oh, pancreas. Let me write that down real quick. So we have the spleen, the pancreas, stomach, gallbladder, intestines, gonads. Of course, we have the urogenital. Urogenital area. The urogenital is where the fish gives off its waste. Urogenital. Okay, so that's pretty much the basic parts of a fish. So I saved the best for last. These are basic parts of many animals, right? Many parts. These are the basic internal parts of many animals. Many animals that live on land, terrestrial animals, have the same parts. But the next two are what make fish pretty unique. The gills. The gills allow the fish to live underwater. It absorbs oxygen, like dissolved oxygen in the water, dissolves in the water, and the gills absorb it. And the swim bladder. The swim bladder allows the fish to, gives the fish buoyancy, allows the fish to swim without sinking, without using a whole lot of muscles and like action to keep itself just floating. So the swim bladder. The swim bladder is it's like a little tube or a little, people have called it almost like a little lung. So it fills up with gas or air, and it releases to go up. It keeps a certain amount in there to keep itself buoyant in the water, so it doesn't have to use a lot of energy when it's swimming around. So those are the basic parts of a fish, the basic internal parts of a fish. There are other parts of a fish, well, the other internal parts of a fish. You can talk about many things about the internal parts of a fish, but I'm not going to get into everything. And actually, honestly, I don't know every single part and how it works. That's quite complicated. And it would probably be a long video anyway, and it would be really boring to learn like what the liver and the gallbladder exactly do in the fish. I know the basic things like if it's a herbivore fish or carnivore. Herbivorous or herbivore fish that eat plants usually have like a larger intestine than carnivore type of fish. So those are little things. I guess I can give you a little extra information. So basically these are the basic parts of a fish. The thing that make a fish unique compared to other animals is the gills that allow it to breathe underwater, and the swim bladder, which gives it buoyancy under the water. So that's about it for today's video. Let me show you. It's not the greatest drawing. I'm sorry, this is not a work of art. It's not going to be in a museum. This is just, I picked out the basic parts of a fish. I've seen there's lots of pictures on the internet, many pictures, and I didn't want to go through every single little part. I figured I'm gonna just pick out the basic parts of a fish, the basic internal parts of a fish, and that's what this video is about. So here you go. You can pause the video and check that out. See if I listed any of them wrong. I'm not sure if I did, or if I made any mistakes. Let me know down in the comments below. And that's about it, guys. So today's video, the basic internal parts of a fish. And thanks for watching, and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm Joe, this is the AquaticsPlanet channel, and stay tuned. I'm going to be doing other videos about fish education and other types of videos on this channel, so it's fun. I have fun doing it, you know, and I hope you guys have fun learning about fish. So, until next time, take care.